Temasek Holdings, your strategic partner. We are Singapore's premier investment holding company. As Singapore has grown and flourished, so too has Temasek. We play an integral role in the economic development of the country. Since our incorporation in 1974, we have nurtured many homegrown companies. Companies which now stand shoulder to shoulder with the world's largest and most powerful corporations.
The SIA Group comprises the airline itself and 20 subsidiaries and many more associate companies. We've always made a profit every year. The whole aviation industry is consolidating. Eventually, given the trend of globalization, there will be just a few very large airlines or airline groups, and SIA will be the leader of one of these very few airline groups.
Singtel is a telecommunications service provider. We were corporatized in April 1992 and listed in November 1993. We've been trying to expand outside of Singapore and entering new markets. And as of now, we've made almost 5 billion Singapore dollars of investments in market outside Singapore. And if you look at the number of customers, we probably have close to 7 million mobile customers in the region today.
NOL is a global company based in Singapore. Our core businesses are container transportation, supply chain management, and crude oil transportation. We are about 12,000 people strong, operating in about 100 markets around the world. We have a network that crosses oceans and continents, even cyberspace. These days we move information as much as we move freight.
DBS Group Holdings is one of the top banking groups in Asia, serving corporate, institutional and retail customers through a network of branches and offices in Singapore and overseas. PSA Corporation, with expertise in operating port and logistics businesses worldwide, handles about 30% of the world's total transshipment throughput. SMRT Corporation operates one of the most advanced mass rapid transit systems in the world, transporting more than 1 million passengers every day. Singapore Power manages the national electricity and gas transmission and distribution grid. It also invests in overseas power production and grid network projects. Our mission is to contribute to Singapore's economic growth by nurturing world-class companies through effective stewardship and commercially driven strategic investments. As a shareholder, we steer our companies towards attaining the status of global players by driving the performance of our companies and ensuring greater transparency and accountability. Through our direct investment arm, Temasek Capital, we seek good financial and strategic investment opportunities to facilitate technological exchange and to expand our global network. Our strategic networks and our experience in nurturing world-class companies have equipped us to create growth for our partners. We currently have over 20 leading companies under our wings, spanning almost every sector of the Singapore economy, making up nearly a quarter of the market capitalization of the Singapore Stock Exchange. When we invest, we bring with us the extensive expertise and experience of our stable of companies. We understand Asia, so we can be your gateway to growing your Asian business. Through the years, we have invested substantially in the region. Our strength lies in the experiences we have gathered from our expansion regionally and globally, experiences that we can share.
Savvy is in the business of global supply chain management. That is inherently a very complex space. There are very few investors that know very much about this space. Temasek has a tremendous amount of domain expertise in global supply chain management. For Savvy, we looked to Temasek for strategic guidance. They pointed us to the right areas, the right customers that we should target, the right regions of Asia that we should target. They obviously know Asia very well, and so that was very helpful to us.
The efforts of Singapore's leaders in forging ties with other countries have paved the way for many of our investments in the Asia-Pacific region. We believe that vision, focus, and strategic relationships are key to successful partnerships. We seek and value partners with strong growth potential and a strategic interest in Asia. Our financial strength brings stability to the development of the companies we invest in.
AEA Investors, which is headquartered in New York, is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, private equity firm in the world. Temasek has a very strong presence in Asia. Asia is very important to AEA. Temasek, because of its network, because of its expertise, its infrastructure, has often been able to help us when we're looking at potential investment opportunities in the region. Of course, also, Temasek has been a very important source of capital, and in certain cases where there are businesses that we've wanted to acquire, which in and of themselves have been too big for AEA to do alone, Temasek has come in sometimes as a co-investor if they've particularly liked that business.
Our team of professionals, backed by years of diverse financial and investment experience, has in-depth knowledge of industries in Asia. This allows us to remain flexible and responsive to changes in the marketplace. At Temasek, we are eager to blaze new trails and attain even greater heights, with a balance of innovation, strategic connections, and sound investments. We desire to forge new ties and create new dynamic partnerships. Temasek Holdings. Through strategic connections, we create dynamic partnerships.